day 18 carnivore. But today, very good. Went to jiu-jitsu this morning and did a bunch of rounds there. 8 minutes at this gym. Did really well. Then afterwards got home and I had to deal with a skunk that tried to get into my chicken coop and got caught in the trap. And I hate dealing with these fuckers because it's a 50-50 chance whether or not they're going to spray. That's what I found when you headshot them. It's a 50-50 chance that they're going to spray. So my strategy for dealing with them is to dig a hole using a fence post digger and then just get everything set up. I put a trash bag on. I actually found online that you can buy like these plastic sauna suits that are disposable. It's like $1.80 for a suit. So I bought some of those so I wouldn't have to deal with the smell. But just headshot, then grabbed the cage, ran it over, tossed it in the hole, buried it. And in that time, it's like you're not even getting sprayed, but just like sometimes it sprays itself or it just releases the gland and it doesn't even like shoot out, but it just like mists everywhere. And if you go through that mist, it clings to you. So I made sure to wear the crappiest sweatpants and most beat up crappy shirt I had because I knew I was going to toss them afterwards. But it's never a fun thing to deal with. But I did find a good way to get rid of the smell, which isn't tomato juice. Yeah, it was a third of a cup of baking soda mixed with a quart of hydrogen peroxide and a good squeeze of soap. And I used Dr. Squash, I think it's Dr. Squash's pine tar soap just because it's a very pungent smelling one. But mixed that together, applied it to my face and my skin and my hair and everything multiple times with a very good washcloth. And after a couple of rounds of applying that, I was able to get the smell completely off me, which is really nice because it stinks. It really sucks having to deal with skunks, but I would say it's just part of having a chicken coop, and certain animals are going to try to come break in. Mostly they're raccoons. It's mostly raccoons that try to come in that we trap, but occasionally you do get a skunk, and it's just you either have to kill the raccoon or the raccoon's going to kill your chickens. So I would recommend using a very high power pellet gun. I personally use a 25 caliber for myself because a 177 won't do it. 22 will do it for the majority of animals, but just quick headshot, get it over with. So never a fun thing, but after you lose a flock or two of chickens because something got into the coop and just murdered them all, you stop being like, oh, look at the widow raccoon. You're like, no, it's just something you have to do. You just get it over with. And I don't know, people we're so conditioned to be like, you had to kill a little raccoon or a little skunk to like protect your chickens. It's like, yeah, that's what you have to do because they'll kill them. They'll kill and eat your animals, and then all that money and time and effort that you put into having those chickens is out the door, and now you have to wait another 6 months after paying $6 per chick to get more, and then you have to feed them, and it's a bunch more work to then get a new flock up to size. So anyways, that's a little rant. Carnivore wise, everything's good. I had coconut aminos, onion and garlic powder yesterday, and I feel fine. My stomach's fine. So I'm gonna continue having those, or at least having them sometimes, especially on some cuts like chuck that I'm not the biggest fan of. Right now, my grocery store is running a pretty good sale on T-bones, which is $8 a pound. So I've been eating a lot of those, and then also dipping them in butter. Seriously, butter and salt on steak tastes amazing. Butter and salt on most things taste amazing, but especially with a good steak. I've been really dialing it in, cooking-wise, and able to pull it and have it, because even after you pull it, the steak's still going to increase in temperature 3 to 5 degrees unless you cut it into pieces right away to release the heat. So I've just been dialing that in, and it's been going well. Been getting good sleep, making sure to stay hydrated during the day, and taking electrolytes, because I do realize I'm drinking more water than I normally am, and that means I'm going to be peeing out more magnesium, more potassium, more zinc and calcium. I get enough sodium from my diet, usually, but if I do jiu-jitsu or I go and I do the sauna, I always make sure to take salt pills. And besides that, I've been feeling really good. Touch back in tomorrow with the first day of my new lifting program, and also be talking about what exactly I'm doing for that program. Peace out.